AITA for refusing to move my wedding date because my brother's getting married the same day? My family are hardcore Christians and my brother Ross and I had always been on bad terms. It extended to our adulthood and I stopped talking to him after he mistreated my fiancé Adam and I uninvited him to our wedding. Adam and I got engaged in 2019. We set a date for our wedding which is on October 9th. Tim announced his girlfriend was pregnant days ago and our parents went crazy and demanded they get married next month. Tim agreed under the condition that he choose which day the wedding will be. My parents agreed even though they're funding the entire thing. I got a call from my uncle saying Tim is getting married on October 9th. I was shocked because this date is my wedding date. I knew he did it deliberately after I uninvited him from my wedding and I had no intentions on attending his, but I went to see what the deal was. Adam refused to meet me at my parents' house saying, "You take care of it and get back to me." I found most my family there including Tim and his girlfriend. I brought up the date and asked who chose it. Tim's girlfriend lied saying my parents did but my dad pointed saying Tim did. I asked Tim why he chose the date to be the exact same date as my wedding. He made a face and said to him this is a free day since he never planned on attending my wedding so he thought that date fits. I explained I worked for 2 years to be able to afford inviting and including everyone and that I chose this date first and want my whole family there. He shrugged saying it's not his problem if people choose to attend his wedding over mine. I spoke to Mom and she said I needed to move the date since Tim has to get married fast as his girlfriend is in her 3rd month and they have no time. I explained how much I'll lose since I already paid for the venue, invitations with original dates and spent money on menu, flowers. I pointed out that Tim chose this date to spite me and to divide the family and suggested they change his wedding date since they are having it at their house and paying for everything. Mom said she can't since they wanted the wedding on October and Tim and his girlfriend find it fair to choose the day. Tim said I should quit making this a competition of who gets married first but I said this wasn't the case and I just wanted all my family at my wedding. Mom said, if you want the whole family at your wedding then you'll agree to move the date. You waited 2 years, can't you wait a little longer? Quote, my aunt agreed but I thought it's illogical to expect me to move my wedding date and then threaten to not come if I don't. I got into a fight with Tim and left. My parents said if I want them at my wedding I should postpone the date and shouldn't blame them for not attending if I stick to my original date. I'm really sorry. You have lost some of your family. The only way I see to maintain dignity is to carry on. People who cancel or choose your brother's wedding instead need to understand you will think differently and poorly of them. And I would go LC as you deem fit. Whatever their reasons. Who know what they think of you? Can I also just add that their logic is totally bogus. Hardcore Christians aside. They've already done the thing they were meant to wait with. Getting married after the fact isn't some kind of theological loophole. SMH. Hope you have a great wedding. Surrounded by people who really care about you and respect you. NTA. I would demand everyone confirms which wedding they are attending by the end of the weekend. Adjust your numbers accordingly and enjoy your wonderful day on October 9th. Ultimately, it's about you and Adam only. Well, I hope your Sa has a nice family. They are showing you where you rank and what they think of you. It is not assholish to decide their presence is no longer a priority for you. NTA, your brother found a great way to screw you out of your wedding and I'm guessing the rest of your family was never really on board with disinviting him in the first place so aren't willing to take your side. NTA. You paid for your wedding and they pay for his and they expect you to move the wedding and lose a Lot of money in the process. I would just tell them the wedding is on that day, and if you are not there, then they choose your childish brother over you, then they do not deserve to be in your partner and possible children's life anymore. As I am sure Adam will also feel somewhat this way if he is. This will also filter out your real family. The ones that come to your wedding and not the one of your entitled brother. NTA, and I'm sorry. Keep your date. I would make it clear that this will be the last invitation to anything your family will get if they decide not to attend. Well, girl, I guess your family won't be at your wedding. If it were me, I wasn't moving shit. He literally did it to spite you, and you should never stand for that bullshit. Keep your date and your real family will show up. NTA, don't back down. NTA. I'd suggest fighting fire with fire. Spread the good word before the wedding about the growing family. Bet your religious family will be so happy to attend their wedding after knowing it's a shotgun wedding. NTA. Don't change your wedding date. Your brother and parents are clearly the A. Of course, you can't just put out thousands of dollars to move the date of your wedding. That said, you will not win this argument with your family. My guess is this is not the first time they have made you cater to Tim's wishes. Your parents have blatantly chosen your brother over you. And short of you bowing to their demands, they will not budge. I'm sorry that your family is unsupportive and neglectful of you in this way. Sometimes the people we love most are the worst to us. This tells you what kind of unreasonable and selfish people, your parents and aunt included, that you're dealing with. Have a beautiful wedding. Ice the lot of them out. And let them come crawling to you begging forgiveness. Don't let them sweep this under the rug later and act like nothing was wrong. They mistreated you. Live your life free of their bad behavior and only let them back if they make genuine apologies in reparations. NTA. Holy F %%. The favoritism is outrageous. NTA. Cut them out of your life. They have shown who is the important one to them. You don't need any of the four in your life anymore. If you were petty, like I am, I would blast to everyone your parents know about what your mom said. That shit needs to be out there so she can own it. NTA. Weddings are often an expensive way of finding out what actually gives a fudge cake about you. NTA. My oh my, how Christian of them to behave this way. NTA. Your whole family sounds ridiculous. But Tim is a petty and spiteful jerk. I'm sorry that they're doing this. Obviously, you shouldn't change your plans because of Tim. I just can't believe that your parents and aunt think that him choosing the date you already chose is okay and that they're fine missing your wedding. That's awful. There are 4 other weekends in October, though Halloween would be more appropriate based off their personality. NTA. But everyone's showing you their true colors here. You may want them at your nuptials, but it's nowhere close to the radar for them. NTA. Not even in the slightest. Info. Do you really want any of them there now they've acted like this? NTA. Your family suck the big one. Sorry. NTA. Go no contact with the whole lot if they think your brother is reasonable. NTA. If they want you to move the date, they can pay for it. If they're unwilling, screw M. You're better off without M. NTA. But your parents and brother are. After all this, you still want them to be there? It seems like they really don't care about the effort and money you spent on it. NTA. I would do it without them. They showed how they value you.
If you enjoyed this video, Please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.